Hi guys, today I'm making some warm winter soup. Well, it's called Great Northern Beans. They're these white beans and ham. I grew up, my mom made this and it was that dish that I always ate all of my bowl and then asked for seconds. So Ron really likes to eat soups and things like that. And so I'm gonna be making that today and I'm using the Instapot. So I kind of loosely follow recipes, but this one says it's for a pound of beans. It should be half of this bag. And when you cook dry beans in the Instapot, they cook really fast compared to soaking them overnight and then cooking them for hours on the stove. And so this amount of beans seems like once it expands, that's gonna be way too much for my family. So I might do half a pound of beans. So what you need to do first when you are making beans or rice in the Instapot is you need to rinse them really well. So I'm pouring them into this strainer. And like I said, I think half of this bag would be too much. This usually works out when I don't follow recipes. That's gonna be good for my family. So I'm rinsing them really well. And brisket, oh no, brisket's in the video. And then you can pick out any of the ones that look like they're split or just look strange. For example, this guy looks like somebody pulled a tooth. Oh look, pulled my tooth. Tooth fairy's gonna come tonight. I'm gonna leave this here on the counter and see if it grosses Ron out when he comes home. I'll say, oh my, I knocked my tooth out. Okay, this one looks really strange too. All right, so those are done being rinsed, set them aside. And then it says to add onion, celery. I don't have celery, it's in my shopping cart for tomorrow. I'll just deal without. Carrot, and then I thought I'd chop a little green onion, maybe to add at the end. I'm gonna saute this onion, the carrot, throw in some garlic, and after that we'll add in the beans. You're going that way? No, a whole sprig.
Like a whole thing?
Like this much.
Oh.
Okay, so now my Instapot says it's hot, and so we're gonna saute the onions, the carrots, not the green onions. Oops, a giant chunk of onion. Already smells so good. I grab a spoon and then my seasoning ingredients will need. Every time I grab a spoon, I end up organizing that drawer a little bit. So on my days that I work, it gets messy. Onions, carrots, said to add some rosemary. I have fresh rosemary. Smelled it, was really good, but then also one of these sprigs went up my nose, so anyways, I'm gonna wash my hands and wash this rosemary. I feel like you can never wash your hands too much right now with COVID. Rosemary, we'll add in when we simmer this all. not too much rosemary. I think the flavor will cook down though. Give this a little stir. It's that time to add in the garlic. Sometimes I use fresh garlic. Today I'm just gonna use good old jarred garlic. It also said since it didn't have the celery, I'm gonna add in some celery salt and maybe, let me see what else I have here. Not have the celery salt. I thought that I had. So I'll add that to the list for tomorrow. Ready for some garlic. That much looks good. Smells good. Alright, so when that's done sauteing, I'm gonna add in, for 1 pound of beans, it says to add 8 cups of water. Oh, 2 pounds of beans, it says 8 cups of water. I did about a pound or so, so I'm gonna do 4 cups of water. And then I'm gonna put this on pressure cook for 25 to 30 minutes. I'm gonna do 30 minutes. And gonna add in a little parsley flakes, this rosemary. I'm gonna do 2 bay leaves. You would add in your ham at this point, ham bone, some ham for flavor. I have a ham that is already cooked. Let me show you what I have. I have this ham, and so I think what I'll do is after the beans cook, I'm gonna cut it up and add it in at the end and maybe let it cook another couple of minutes. So I'll show you that in just a bit. Okay, I ended up cutting up this ham to see what it looked like. I think it'll overcook it since it's already cooked. It's not like ham bone, but I do want some flavor, so I pulled off a couple slices, chopped it up, just so the beans have that flavor, but I think it's gonna make it a little tough. So I'm gonna actually, like I said, add the ham in at the end and just pretty much let it heat up, and it can do a simmer function for the last little bit of the beans. Okay, so I cooked it for, ended up being 30 minutes, and then I did a slow release. That's where it just kind of releases the steam on its own for 30 minutes. So now I'm just gonna turn this dial. If there was any pressure left, it would kind of start coming out, making the sound. Wait for it to be done making that sound, and then you can safely take your lid off. So let's see how it turned out. Let me grab another spoon. All right, looks pretty good. I think I'd like it to be a little more soupy, but let me show you guys what it looks like. So, and I haven't added the ham yet, but, and then I thought I would make some cornbread with this. I have a, over here, it's just a Jiffy corn muffin mix. And then I thought kids would like it if I put it into these flower shape molds. So anyways, that's about it. That's how I make my northern beans and ham. Kind of want to try it while I have you here watching and see if it's terrible or not. But like I said, I think I want some more liquid, so I might add in some more liquid when I throw the rest of the ham in to heat. Okay. Hot. Good flavor. I think I need some more salt, so when I add the other ham though, I think it'll be perfect. Oh, all right. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.